Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Cowboys among best fits for former Commanders' serviceable starter. After losing in the wild card round in the 2023-24 playoffs, the Dallas Cowboys entered the offseason with the need to improve. However, it's been a relatively quiet offseason for Jerry Jones and the Cowboys. Looking to change that, Christopher Knox of Bleacher Report listed them as one of the best fits for former Washington Commanders offensive tackle, Charles Leno Jr. No one is going to argue that Charles Leno Jr. is among the NFL's top left tackles. His only Pro Bowl came in 2018, and the Chicago Bears parted with Leno just 2 years later. However, Leno does have extensive experience playing left tackle, recording 141 starts with the Bears and Commanders, Knox wrote on June 1. He's also been fairly durable, starting 34 games between 2021 and 2022 and 13 games in 2023 before landing on injured reserve with a calf injury. Though he'll turn 33 in October, Leno is still a serviceable starter. The Washington Commanders released Leno in March, saving them $7.28 million in cap space. Entering the offseason, the Commanders were among the teams with the most cap space. They had an impressive offseason, signing Austin Ekeler, Bobby Wagner, Nick Allegretti, and others. However, the loss of Leno does raise questions. Starting in 47 games during his 3 seasons with the Commanders, having Leno could have given them a veteran to protect Jayden Daniels, who the Commanders drafted with the number 2 pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. He had hip surgery, which raises questions at 32 years old, but Seth Jones of Rigo's Rag wrote that he's a player the Commanders will miss and that releasing him is a big gamble. This departure was forced by Adam Peters. Charles Leno Jr. became a salary cap casualty as those in power wanted to go younger at the left tackle position, Jones wrote in his June 2 article exploring 6 players the Commanders will miss. Considering the need to keep rookie quarterback Jayden Daniels blindside protected, it's a big gamble. Leno was a solid performer and an impressive leadership presence within the locker room. He's not signed elsewhere as yet, but this is down to his recovery from hip surgery more than anything. Once he gets the all-clear to resume football activities, the former 7th-round pick should end up as a key rotational piece or a potential starter in the right system. Pro Football Focus released their top 32 offensive tackle rankings, and the Dallas Cowboys didn't have one player ranked. While Leno wouldn't be ranked either, he'd give the Cowboys a veteran who's proven he can be a starter. At the very least, the former Washington Commanders left tackle could provide them with a solid backup. Leno was graded as an above-average tackle last season, posting an overall grade of 72.5 and a pass-blocking grade of 77.8, according to PFF. He played in 880 snaps, and while he had the 8th most penalties with 10, he also only allowed 3 sacks. The Cowboys are a team with Super Bowl aspirations, and adding another veteran like Leno could help them accomplish that. Dallas Cowboys named best fit for free agent Pro Bowl running back amid Ezekiel Elliott concerns. The Dallas Cowboys are truly in a do-or-die situation as they prepare for the 2024 NFL season. Head coach Mike McCarthy is a lame duck as owner Jerry Jones declined to discuss a possible contract extension after their loss to the Green Bay Packers in the 2023 NFL playoffs. If McCarthy cannot guide the Cowboys to a deep run in the postseason, he will be looking for a new job in 2025. 3-time Pro Bowl quarterback Dak Prescott, too, is in the final year of his contract. While Dallas does want to re-sign him, questions about his ability to help them win their first Super Bowl in nearly 30 years remain. There is no question that the Cowboys are more likely to extend Prescott than they are McCarthy, and a deal can certainly get done yet this summer, but he will have a great deal to prove either way with his 2-5 playoff record. Last season, the Cowboys' leading rusher was Tony Pollard, who had 1,005 rushing yards and 6 touchdowns. Pollard, though, signed with the Tennessee Titans during the offseason, leaving Dallas without a starting running back. In an effort to replace him, Dallas decided to reunite with Ezekiel Elliott. While playing with the New England Patriots last year, Elliott had 642 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. Elliott, of course, was a dynamic runner in Dallas for 7 seasons before the two sides decided to part ways at the end of 2022. During his first stint with the Cowboys, Elliott eclipsed 1,000 rushing yards 4 times and won the NFL rushing title twice. His 8,262 yards in a Dallas uniform rank third in franchise history behind Emmitt Smith and Tony Dorsett. In a recent article posted on Bleacher Report, NFL analyst Alex K. identifies the most overrated player in the NFL at each position. For running back, he identified Elliott. It's worth noting that Elliott is fresh off a career-worst season with the New England Patriots in 2023. He finished with only 642 yards and 3 touchdowns on 184 carries. While Elliott is due to make only $2 million in 2024, a far cry from the 6-year, $90 million deal he signed with Dallas in 2019, he's still projected to play a significant role this season. He isn't likely to face much competition from unproven backups like Rico Dowdle and Deuce Vaughn or journeyman free agent pickup Royce Freeman, which means the Cowboys are poised to feature the NFL's most overrated running back as their starter. While K's concerns are valid, it is worth noting that Elliott only played 51% of the Patriots' offensive snaps last season. That was the fewest amount of snaps he played in his career. As the starting running back in Dallas, he is surely to play more, which will, hopefully, lead to more production. But Elliott is entering his age 29 season and his career has already lasted longer than those of most running backs. Last season, as well as 2022, could have been the beginning of the end for Elliott's production. If it is, Dallas could be in big trouble. The fact of the matter is that there is a big question at the running back position in Dallas. If McCarthy is to keep his job and Prescott is to be worth whatever monster salary he gets, the Cowboys need to add a little insurance at the running back position. In a different article on Bleacher Report, NFL writer Christopher Knox suggests that Dallas would be the best landing spot for former Pro Bowl running back Kareem Hunt. While he averaged just 3.0 yards per carry, Hunt recorded 135 rushes, tallied 495 scrimmage yards, and found the end zone 9 times. He'll turn 29 in August, but he can still serve as a high-end short yardage or goal line back who isn't a liability on passing downs. After playing on a 1-year, $1.4 million deal in 2023, Hunt should also be an affordable late addition. Teams staring down a questionable backfield committee entering the summer should think long and hard about adding Hunt. Hunt would be a solid insurance addition behind Gus Edwards and the oft-injured J.K. Dobbins for the Los Angeles Chargers. He'd make a lot of sense for the Dallas Cowboys too, who are set to rely on Ezekiel Elliott, Rico Dowdle and Royce Freeman. Obviously, neither Hunt nor Elliott are surefire starting running backs at this point in their careers. Jones may think Elliott is, but he has been wrong about things more often than not during the Cowboys' long Super Bowl drought. A duo of Elliott and Hunt, however, could be a great addition to McCarthy's offense and help him save his job. Dallas Cowboys named best fit for free agent Pro Bowl running back amid Ezekiel Elliott concerns. The Dallas Cowboys are truly in a do-or-die situation as they prepare for the 2024 NFL season. Head coach Mike McCarthy is a lame duck as owner Jerry Jones declined to discuss a possible contract extension after their loss to the Green Bay Packers in the 2023 NFL playoffs. If McCarthy cannot guide the Cowboys to a deep run in the postseason, he will be looking for a new job in 2025. 3-time Pro Bowl quarterback Dak Prescott, too, is in the final year of his contract. While Dallas does want to re-sign him, questions about his ability to help them win their first Super Bowl in nearly 30 years remain. There is no question that the Cowboys are more likely to extend Prescott than they are McCarthy, and a deal can certainly get done yet this summer, but he will have a great deal to prove either way with his 2-5 playoff record. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Kareem Hunt? Leave your opinion in the comments.